Welcome, everybody. I'm Devon Duerr here with your messages from the angels for April 2023. The angels want you to know that this action energy we're feeling is encouraging us to go ahead and start making plans to celebrate life, celebrate with loved ones, make plans for travel, make plans for your future, because things are beginning to look up. We are coming to the end of some difficult situations. And if you've been able to see the silver lining or understand the lessons behind those challenges, it's really going to help you going forward. And we need to use this action energy to celebrate life right now, celebrate the things you have in life right now, and do small celebrations every day, taking time for fun and play and really bringing joy into your life in the present moment. Before we get started, just a quick announcement, a reminder that my free monthly event, Online Coffee with Devon, is April 12th. I hold it the second Wednesday of every month, and it's a great roundtable experience where we connect with each other. I answer your questions, people share their intuitive experiences, and I have a prompt for you at the beginning that we discuss to help us deepen our spiritual journey. Please go check out past online coffees to see what they're like. You do not have to participate to join. You just have to sign up for my free newsletter at devonduerr.com to get the login details. Also there, you will get my free ebook, Is It a Sign?, to help you deepen your connection with the angels. And you can also sign up for my free 5-day journaling challenge, where you will get a message in your email inbox every day that you can use to journal with and connect with. There's a whole PDF downloadable workbook that you can use there. So I hope I get to see you at the next online coffee, April 12th. Again, it's the second Wednesday of every month. And if you can't make it live, I do put the audio version online on YouTube a couple days later. But if you'd like to be able to participate in the discussion, I sure hope you can be there. Also, if you're not familiar with SeriousJoy.com, I also am a contributor there. I have a weekly show called Angels Aligning. I participate in a daily pep talk there with 3 other amazing ladies, all under the direction of Sensei Christopher Witecki, an amazing astrologer and teacher who has developed the Serious Joy step system that will guide you to the journey of self-love, help you understand your own astrology, your own soul biography. So go check out SeriousJoy.com. You can try the first month for only $3.99, and you get text messages that are customized to your astrology chart that guide you through the day. There's so much content on there. I don't have time to get into all of it now, but I do encourage you to go check it out if you haven't already. All right, getting deeper into the angel messages. The way I work with the angels is I always ask for these messages to reach you when it's in your highest interest. I say a prayer of protection, asking that I only connect with God's highest vibrational beings, and the messages be for the highest good of those who come across them. Angels will not tell us what to do. They never want us to give our power away. So because this is a group message, if something doesn't resonate with you, just leave it behind. It's probably for someone else. However, if something does resonate with you, I encourage you to write it down in your book of evidence. You may not have a copy of the journal I released last year. You can use your own journal, but please give your future self the gift of hindsight, because I find it is often the most powerful tool for building trust in your connection with the angels. All right, one of the things that the angels wanted to bring up right away for the month of April is to know that all the hard work you've been doing will be rewarded. You need to bring more skills in with that, and that's probably something you're very aware of. Maybe you've been working hard to learn all there is about a new topic. Maybe you've been going back to school, or you've just been studying really hard to advance your abilities, advance your skills with whatever it is that you're working on right now. And there is so much to learn. You may feel like you're drinking from a fire hose. The angels recognize that this feels like a challenge for you, but they're here to tell you they're with you, and this work will be rewarded. They also want you to know that there is so much energy coming through for you with the power of creativity. So whatever the work is that you're doing, make sure you're taking time to create just for yourself. If you are working on a creative project that you're going to share with the other world, make sure you are bringing in your daily spiritual practice and you're doing things just for yourself. And you are going to receive recognition for your high quality work. The key here is to make sure you're being a team player. This is going to be all all about collaboration coming up this next decade or two. So let's make sure we're staying open to that. It doesn't mean you have to lose your identity or your authenticity to become part of the group, but you can be in a group and still be an individual. So remain open to that, because as these opportunities come in for you that they're saying are going to come, they're coming because you are recognized for your high quality work, but you're going to be asked to collaborate. Now, this could also mean with relationships, even romantic ones or children or parents, where you're needing to collaborate with them a little more so that you have time to work on the projects you want to on your own. So be open to people who are offering help or who are asking you to help them, and see if you can activate that giving and receiving cycle in an even bigger way than I know you already are right now. Now, the angels want to commend you for the new ideas and the new inspirations you've acted on recently. You've been feeling this active energy. You're feeling ready to go. And they want to commend you that you really see the truth of what's needed in this situation. Pardon me for hitting the mic there. I get so excited and animated. And they understand that there has been a challenging beginning for a lot of us with where we've been going for our creative projects. Many of us got started on these projects years ago, and it feels like there's been so many delays here and there. Many of us are just starting and we don't feel like we have all the resources. But they want you to know that while you're hearing this right now, if you're feeling bored or discontented with your certain situation, you may be missing an opportunity to take action on a resource you hadn't recognized before. So they're wanting you to open your eyes, take a new perspective. I know I hear a lot of times people say, well, I'll start that dream project or that passion project one day when I work less hours, or one day when my kids are older, or one day when I have more money. And they're asking you to find new ways to get started right now. Don't miss out on opportunities to gain experience and, again, to advance your skills. Even if it's something you never show the world, just by practicing it, you're drawing in that energy. Now, they do want you to know too that coming up for us very soon, we are going to be asked to really get quiet and have patience, because we're going to have to listen to our intuition and consider what we really want before we're acting. There's going to be a lot going on. There's going to be a lot of options coming in. And before you jump to follow the herd, as was part of the March angel messages, I always encourage you to go back and listen to past angel messages. See if anything resonates with you, because sometimes there are messages for you there right now, or it just helps you connect the dots to the way you are being guided to have that hindsight that I always talk about. But if you want to go back and listen to the March 2023 angel messages, and even the online coffee angel messages, which I forgot to mention. I always open the online coffee with an updated angel message that tags on to the monthly messages, because of course it's always working together. But go back and listen in March, where they were talking about being careful not to just run with the herd to one direction. I got a lot of guidance about pausing and making sure that you are doing it because it's what's right for you. So this is what they're reminding you of right now, to make sure you're getting quiet, having patience, and listening to your intuition. If you feel like you are forcing something, if you feel like things are happening too quickly, then you may have to push back some deadlines, ask people to let you sleep on it. That's always okay to do, is ask people to let you sleep on something so you can really process it in dream time. You can receive downloads in dream time. In fact, this is where your personal power is what they're telling me. You're going to have a lot of personal power this month through your dream time, through trusting that if you take the leap of faith and follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities are going to come in for you. And a lot of times when we're sleeping at night, we get these insights and this information through our feelings. And I always like to remind you, you don't have to remember everything about the dream. What you want to pay attention to is how you feel when you wake up, significant symbols. And don't spend a lot of time trying to interpret it right away. Just get it in that book of evidence, write it down so you can come back later and get a better understanding as things begin to unfold. They want you to know that people are going to bring you a lot of recognition for the hard work you're doing. You are going to be recognized for all this work you are doing. So if you trust that if you keep going with this leap of faith, no matter how small of a step you're taking, you are going to get rewards with this. You just have to make sure you don't get stuck into what if scenarios and you get really worked up about having things happen right now, because we are being asked to make sure we are patient before we act on decisions. We are having a lot of heightened ability abilities. You are here because you are intuitive. We are all born with our intuitive abilities, and you're here because you recognize you have them and your abilities are being heightened. The key here is not to fall into a place of self-fulfilling prophecies or expect the worst during sleepless nights. Do the things you need to do to protect yourself and stay focused. Keep that eye on the prize. That's what the angels are always asking us to do. So trust that if you are doing the work to advance your intuitive abilities, if you are doing the work to advance your skills and knowledge with whatever it is that is going to get you where your dreams are, those things are coming for you. All right. Now is the part where I like to give you a keyword or key phrase, and then we'll go into some actions you can do before we wrap up the April angel messages. The keywords for April 2023 are guided decisions. Make sure you're asking for help from others. We don't want to get into a place of all work and no play. Remember, they said we do have people that are going to want to collaborate with us. They're going to need our help, and we can offer help and receive help as well. We also don't want to get weighed down by too many responsibilities and have indecision hold us back. So make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others, but also be willing to collaborate, and don't let yourself feel trapped between the intellectual and emotional. Allow somebody who is wise, somebody who is already been where you are now to give you advice. In fact, that leads me right into the actions. Right now, we are being asked to find someone who has had similar experiences to offer guidance about your situation, someone who has seen it all and can offer that hindsight advice. Of course, you can ask the angels for advice as well, but we are being asked to look around or reach out and see if there's somebody who can give you some guidance right now, who's been there, done that, so to speak. And then coming up very soon, we're being asked to review our progress about what's been done, make sure you are still on course with where you want to go, and take stock of your current circumstances and resources. So remember to do that. Review where you are. Take a look. Do we need to make a little bit of a course correction? And by the end of the month, you need to take actions that have real, tangible results. Sorry, I did that again. You need to take action that have real, tangible results, focusing on working with the physical energy available to you that will actually have an impact on what you're trying to achieve. If you follow astrology, you know by the end of April, we will be in Taurus, which is a very physical energy. So again, focusing on real, tangible results by the end of the month and for the long term is going to be what counts. Now, I have a little new thing here. I have a question for you. I'd love to hear your comments in the comment section. What is something you could use wise advice about right now? I'm going to ask you to write this in your book of evidence and ask the angels for help. Share your feedback below if you want to, what the angels say. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I want a little prompt there. Just get you thinking, what is something you could use some advice on, where you could use somebody wiser who's been there and done that? Maybe another viewer would read your comment and get you to the right place. And then, as always, if these messages resonate with you, I encourage you to subscribe and please like and share my videos. Let me know in the comments. And don't forget about my next online coffee coming up on April 12th. I might have said April 5th in the beginning, I'm just realizing. Just check your newsletter. It's the second Wednesday of every month. And until next time, take care. And remember to take time every day to connect with the angels.